guys, welcome to or welcome back to Expose, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I'm working backwards with Lisa, so I've done that one, now I'm on to this one. This is the one after her hair thing. Depending on what frame of mind I'm in, the next time I'm recording I'll do the hair one, because everybody has said it was madness, so I need to do it. Anyway, we're gonna do Friday haul featuring new Kerastase Premier line and Cos X Linda Farrow sunglasses. No idea who that is. And then it says, do you still use Monet? Do you remember when she said it was making John's hair grow back? Shall we jump in?
Too Faced, and this is a little eye.
Oh, she back to that
again.
Hey guys,
it's Lisa. I'm back. We just got back yesterday from Orlando. My family and I went to Universal for the first time. It was my son's first time flying. And
are you going to keep saying that? Can you not just say we went on holiday? It's not a video unless you're digging at Brooke about something, digging at Will about something, or digging at John. But of course you're perfect. There's never anything wrong with you.
We had a fabulous time. Oh, we wanted one more day, but we're going back. We decided we're going to try to go back every year. And if you want to see...
We're going to try and go back. What's stopping you? You've got unlimited funds by the looks of things. If Will's not actually in college, he's doing it from home so he can do it anywhere. You've got Brooke under your thumb working for you now, so it doesn't matter when you book a thing. What do you mean, if we can go back? It's if you can be bothered to have another family holiday. I don't believe this. We had a great time. You had a great time because you bought thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of shite that you didn't need. How much actual time did you spend with your family? See, this is what I found ridiculous. Totally fucking ridiculous. I like to people watch. I loved watching the families being together and having such a fun. You could have been together with your family having a good time, not watching strangers doing it. What do people not see? The friggin' insanity. I've got a hair and it's driving me mad. Alright, I'll shut up now, I promise.
What we did, what I ate on Carnivore, at the theme park, at the hotel, all of that good stuff. What I wore, what I bought, because there is an excellent luxury mall there. It's the Millennia Mall. And then we went to the other mall too. I think it was the Florida Mall, because every time I travel, I like to go to a Zara. So let me know if you want to see that separate video down below.
Oh, let me know if you want to see it. It was getting done regardless of what anybody said. And what I don't understand is, why the frig could you not have got an Uber to wherever the fuck it was that you wanted to shop and go on your own and let them have fun at the theme park without you? Because you didn't do much with them when you were there anyway, so I'm sure they wouldn't have fucking missed you.
But what I'm going to show you today, I didn't realize this was in my picture. I want to show you what I got this week. You know, just my regular Friday haul, a little bit late. I can't go 2 weeks without doing this. Okay.
You can't go 2 minutes without doing it.
Okay, so let's start with, oh my goodness, it's going to be kind of a mixed box here because I've got it all put in here to bring upstairs. This is some PR I got from Too Faced, and this is a little eye palette that they sent me. And to be honest with you, when I first looked at it, I thought, okay, I'm not even going to touch this. I'm going to just give it to my niece, and I probably still will. But I wanted to try this color right here for a...
See, that's the thing with Narcs. She can't just give it. She has to futz with it first. Nothing is anybody else's. It's like she might have given something to her mother, but she'd ask her back for it. She went on holiday, she was using Brooks shampoo and Brooks shoes. Everything is theirs. They own everything. And if they give you something, don't expect to keep it. And don't be alarmed when they start using it. Sorry, I'm going to have to get rid of this hair. It's growing now and I don't know what to do with it. But that's the thing, it's all there. She has to stick her finger in it before she gives it to somebody else. And really, is your niece of an age where she's using eyeshadow and she needs grown-up eyeshadow palettes? I think not. You could have kept your finger out of that and done a giveaway to some of your loyal subscribers, or given it to a charity shop and let them sell it for less than, and 2 people get a kick out of it. The charity shop earns something and somebody gets a bargain. But no, you have to stick your finger in it.
Us first. I didn't get to do it today because I was trying something else, but that little purpley color, I thought, let me try that first and we'll see. And then I do have this color and this color on the inner corner today.
You've already fucked with it.
And everything else I'll tell you about, but nice little palette. Too Faced Milk Chocolate palette is probably one of my all-time favorite palettes. There was a span of about a month or 6 weeks where that's all I wore a couple of years ago. It's just a really good one. Okay, my friend Corey that sent me the Root.
Corey. If you know what that's from, you're my lifelong friend.
Cover. She also sent me the Olaplex number 4C Bond Maintenance Clarifying Shampoo. I haven't used it yet because I just got it yesterday when we got back, and I got something else that I wanted to use to tell you guys about. So I will be trying this, and I'll go into how I feel about clarifying shampoos when I talk about the next.
Your nail looks awful. It looks like it's been bent backwards. Who did them? Did they do it like that on purpose because she was a pain in the arse at the fucking manicure place? That was a thing. I may have said this already, but I know I've said it to Jed. I don't know what goes on in a nail salon because I've never been to one. But she was like, oh, it was a horrible experience. They had me with my hands in the bowl for the entire time. Don't they do that, though, to, like, soften what's on there already so they get it off? Isn't that the whole point? She's not used to it because she hasn't had acrylics before, or whatever the frig she's got. I don't know. Always something to moan about. They didn't treat her like a princess. And everything has to be special. Every day, all day. Otherwise she gets the hump.
And here it is. When I saw this come out, I thought, oh my gosh, perfect timing. It's a new Kerastase line for repair. Shampooing, decalcifying system, reparative shampoo. I think this is going to be a hit.
How do you know? It says decalcifying. That's for people with hard water. But how does she say it? Water. I can't do it. You haven't got hard water because you gave fucking John ball ache about having a thing in your rental home, and you made sure it was in this house. So that's not going to do. It's not going to decalcify something that isn't calcified, is it? What else does it do?
And it's going to go into what I wanted to tell you about my hair, which thank you so much.
Oh, don't. You did a hair fucking video. It was all confined in that one. Don't start about your hair. Please. Not in this one. I'm not fucking geared up for listening to you and your hair.
For all of the just fabulous comments about my hair. Thank you for all of the DMs. So many of you took so much time to give me hair formulas and tell me what has helped you, and I appreciate it so much. I really do. And I got some great ideas and products that I want to try. So I just messaged Morgan this morning and told her I was back. I'm going to go in this week and I'm just going to get my roots done. This is what I wanted from the beginning. Isn't that something? I just don't...
Isn't it? Oh, isn't that something? Isn't it just? Maybe if you'd left it the fuck alone.
I think we're ever too old to learn. I have naturally, and I do more to promote a growth mindset. And part of that is to learn from every single negative experience, because you want to learn from it so that you can grow as a person.
But you haven't learned fuck all your entire life. You know nothing about anything, and you're still fucking up at 103.
So I am growing from this experience. I really have learned so much about myself and what not to do, what not to think. The fact that everything is so temporary in life, good and bad, I'm thankful for you guys. You guys help.
Oh my fucking... She's learning from this experience. Her hair was a little bit too dark. Lisa, God forbid anything bad happens. Really bad. What would you do if you lost a leg or an arm? Fucking crying over her hair.
Helped me out a lot too. So what I wanted to say about this is I really think there is extreme value in clarifying your hair. I think one of the things that was making my hair...
Yeah, you need to fucking clarify your hair. You put 10 ton of shite in it. It's like when I was asking for advice from Tresemme for Kaylee, because her hair was getting really greasy really quickly, and I said what would be the best of their shampoos to use on her. And it's like they said a clarifying shampoo, and it's like, yeah, and that's supposed to clear out all the shite you put on your hair. She doesn't. She washes it and she lets it air dry. She's never put anything in her hair. Has she had heat on it? A couple of times she's let me blow dry it while she sat there with her fingers in her ears. Bless her. So she's never had anything in her hair. It's a wonder you still got hair, the amount of shite you put in it.
Feel so brittle, look so drab, and feel so weak and broken and just terrible was the fact that I had a buildup of that color on my hair from just going back to her so many times. And I think by using the oils and clarifying shampoos, the Redken, especially the Redken cleansing cream, if there's one thing I can tell you to get, it is that. I think that has made the biggest difference in my hair.
You did a hair fucking video. Why are we wasting 5 minutes on your hair? Stop talking about hair.
No, if you guys look at the shine in it now.
It's not that deep.
And just how soft it is. It was like a bristly broom. I mean, even before that day that I had it done dark. And I even said to John we were still in Orlando, I don't remember, but I said, remember when I kept asking you, is there salt in our water softener? I asked him that over and over, and he said, yes, but I'll go check and make sure the timing isn't off. I think I asked him 3 times, was there salt and was our water softener working?
Can you imagine living with her? John must have the patience of a saint.
Because that is how it felt. It felt like it did when we rented a house while we were building this one that didn't have a water filter or softener. And oh my gosh, you guys, it's night and day the difference. I will link the portable water softener that we ended up using that made a big difference while we were there. But
I highly doubt that there's anyone out there that would put up such a fucking fuss as there is with you. John. I'm going to send him some earplugs so he doesn't have to fucking listen to you anymore. I bet there's nobody out there crying over a water softener.
You know, it doesn't have to be a special water softener, just a water softener. I grew up with one because I grew up with well water, and I think just anywhere you can benefit from that. And that is what this specializes in, is removing those minerals like calcium that build up on our hair. They make it brittle. I mean, just imagine if you have a soft piece of, even a noodle, like a cooked spaghetti noodle, but you are constantly laying hard pieces of, I don't know, glitter on it. And, you know, hard glitter. Well, eventually that soft noodle is going to start feeling bristly.
Oh, dear God. Can I fast forward past this fucking nonsense? I can't with this fucking woman. I don't want a glittery noodle.
It's going to not shine. It's not going to bend.
It will fucking shine because it's covered in glitter. That's the whole point of glitter. It's shiny. So that's fucked you up rightly, hasn't it?
And it might even break off. I think that is the concept here. And another reason I think that, and a lot of you have asked me about Monate. Do I still use Monate? And, you know, all of those things. Well, if I had to tell you the honest truth.
No, I don't. And I haven't for years. I just sold it and got the profits and ran.
I believe in Monate. I think it did wonders for my hair. But I have never experienced a word, a product, a theme, anything, a video, getting that much hate. I don't know what it is about that product that...
It's making people's hair fall out. Plus, it's a malum. We don't like malums.
It just angers people to the core. And I'm at a point in my life that I don't invite toxic, angry vibes into my life. And that is what that was. When I look back, it was just, I don't know why, it just really angered people.
Fucking Google it and find out.
Like it did. I think a lot of people are against the MLMs, but I experienced no pressure, no bad feelings whatsoever when I was with that company. And I know it has helped so many women support their family. So I just don't...
Oh, don't talk bollocks. Nobody wins in an MLM unless they're first in the fucking door. Don't talk shite.
Get it? I do think that it probably varies from company to company. But going back to the product, if you were here with me, you probably remember me saying, I think the best thing it does is exfoliate your hair and your scalp. I've always said that. So it just solidifies everything that I believe is that you don't want buildup on your hair or your scalp, in your hair follicles. I'm not one that believes in just a marathon of not washing your hair and, you know, dry shampoos and all of that kind of stuff. I really think your scalp needs to be clean. I think your scalp needs to be invigorated. And I'm just not a fan of the whole week long not washing your hair. I can go, and I just did when we were out of town, I can go, you know, 2 nights and wash it on the 3rd day if I want to, but my favorite is every other night. I feel like every other night is a healthy balance for me. So last night when I got home,
This is just another fucking hair video packaged up in a Friday haul bow, isn't it? I just can't. This is putting me off doing her hair thing. This isn't supposed to be a hair thing, and I can't go.
It washed. Okay, let me show you the whole order because I bought the whole new.
Oh, let me show you what order I use them in. What order you're supposed to fucking use them in? We know. We don't need to be taught how to wash our hair, Lisa. We know. It's you that doesn't.
Kerastase system, and it was not cheap. It was, I think it was like over $200. And you know, that's why I'm here though, because I want to tell you, is that it? I want to tell you if it's worth it.
I wouldn't take a recommendation from you if you were the last person on YouTube. And I love it. And I love it. Are you using so-and-so? No, it was shit. But you loved it at the time. Oh, you need it. Go and buy it. Oh, yeah, a couple of weeks later. No, it turned my hair green. Why would anyone listen to you, ever?
And you know, I'll be honest. And I want to tell you if it's, I don't know, if it's a gimmick. Is it worth buying all the different steps? You know, those.
I'm going to catch her pulling that face. I want to try that LV stuff that's like water that you put in your hair, but I don't need it, so.
And it was not
but I
cheap.
love the adverts.
I think it was like over $200. And, you know, that's why I'm here, though, because I want to tell you, is that it? I want to tell you if it's worth it. And you know, I'll be honest. And I want to tell you if it's, I don't know.
Bum.
If it's a gimmick, is it worth?
But,
I want to tell you if it's worth it. And you know, I'll be honest. And I want to tell you.
You're complaining, right? Your hair is the most important thing to you because you go off the deep end if anything happens to your hair. And you're complaining about spending $200 to fix your hair, which you look at and people look at daily, but you think nothing of spending thousands on a bag that you'll probably never even use. Where's the logic?
If it's, I don't know, if it's a gimmick, is it worth buying all the different steps? You know, those things. So when I got ready to do my hair last night, we were about to eat dinner. John had the steaks out. The grill was hot. And I said, do you mind if I go take a shower really quick? Because I don't know, I love when things are in order. And a lot of times I like to take my shower, eat dinner with my hair in a towel or combed out, and then to go do my hair. So that's what I did. And
everything's got to be the way Lisa likes it.
And the first thing when you get in the shower is this. This is the Concentrate Repair Decalcifying System Reparative Pre-Shampoo Treatment. It's a rinse out. Comes with a nice pump. So when you get in the shower, you wet your hair, and it says used for stronger, healthier looking, shinier hair, like renewed. Apply generously on wet lengths before shampoo and massage throughout. Leave on for 5 minutes. So I keyed in on the links thing. So I just did it, you know, like on the ponytail section of my hair. And sometimes I do just kind of put it, you know, like all around the top. So I left that in for what I thought was 5 minutes. I forgot to put the timer or put my phone up to the glass. Then you go straight into, you don't rinse it out. Yeah, you put the shampoo directly on this reparative treatment. So here is the shampoo, decalcifying system, reparative shampoo. Suds that up. I did have to put my hair in the water just to get, you know, anytime you feel like you're not getting good suds, make sure you've got good water in there. The amount of water is very, very important. And, you know,
do you know your demographic at all, Lisa? It'd be like me telling my subscribers how to use a Hoover. They know. They're grown-ups. This is how you brush your teeth. Really? Oh, you need to have water in there to lather it, really? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Who used to say that? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to do something while she's boring the fucking tits off me.
I've never used one of those shampoo-y things like that, because I didn't know that.
A shampoo-y thing like that? What, your hand? What shampoo-y thing? God, you're dim! For fuck's sake, did you pay attention in school at all? Did they fucking teach you any? She wanted to be an English teacher, people. And I do like that. I never knew you needed a shampoo-y thing. For fuck's sake.
That people just use those even if they don't have a flaky scalp. But many of you said that you do that, and it was a game changer. So I think I have one from Colleen Rothschild. So I will start doing that. And then I rinsed it out, and I used the reparative conditioner. Now, I don't know what made me choose this instead of the balm. Most of the time, I like to, every time, use a conditioning balm. I think I bought a system that had this in it, but so far so good. I liked it. I left it in for a few minutes. Yeah, because this is lightweight, infused with glycerin, instantly restores moisture and manageability, neutralizing hair rigidity. I'm telling you, I think there's something to that. I think there is something to that for sure. I also put it on the links of my hair.
Sorry, I didn't realise, right? You know, well, some of you know that I'm a sponsor for a girl in Tanzania, and I didn't realise they had different photographs on here. That's the one I haven't got. Or is it? Oh no, that's that one. Right. So, when I decided, we're having a tea break. Grab your coffee. We've had enough of fucking Lisa and her hair to last us a lifetime. Let me put the other thing on so I can see. Right. When I decided to sponsor a child, I went on the site and I was swiping around, just looking, and this little face jumped out at me. Tell me you could look at that face. Oops. Oh, bum. Where have we gone now? And not want to sponsor her. Where am I? Hang on. How cute is she? Isn't she adorable? So that was when I keep wanting to say adopted her. You know, doesn't mean that. That was when I first started sponsoring her, and this is her now. Beautiful young lady. And I was just checking to see if her Easter card had got there, if it was going through the motions, because they have to translate it and all the rest of it. If anybody's interested in doing it, let's go to the front page. Right. It's called Compassion, and saw it a long time ago. There was a YouTuber I watched, a young bloke who made music and whatever, and he had sponsored a child, and he went over, because I could go and visit her if I wanted to, but obviously that's not going to happen, is it? So he went and visited his sponsored child, and they played football and whatever, and he made a video about it, and it was just so cute. And I was like, oh, I wish we had that in the UK. And then I found that we do, and it's like, I so look forward to getting her letters and the updated pictures and all the rest of it. It's so cool. It's like Jed said, we wish we could do more, but you know. And it's like he said to me, because you can only sponsor them up to the age of 19, and then that's it. They're out of the system and you can't do it any longer. And he said to me, you're going to do another one after? And it was like, no, because I don't know if I can put 19 years into it. Do you know what I mean? Or even 15 years. But I'm so happy I did do it. And I have all her pictures, because beside me is my wardrobe, the side of my wardrobe. So I have them up there. And I was having a conversation with someone in the office, and I said there's missing pictures, and she said, right, well, show me what you've got. So I took a picture of the wardrobe, and she was like, oh, how sweet is that? She said, you've got all her pictures, and you can see the young lady she's grown into, and it's like, yeah, it's so cool. But right, I don't want to go back to hair. Don't make me.
And the sides. And I would say the weight of my hair is pretty fine. You know, everybody says, oh, I've got fine hair, but I've got a lot of it. I don't know that that's the case, but I just know I do have fine hair. I did not realize how fine it was until I wore extensions, and I realized, you know, I could look at my hair in the car, and the diameter of the extensions was like double the pieces of my hair. So if you have medium fine hair like I do, you may want to stick with this, you know, just the regular conditioner. Okay, and then I got this. Don't stop there, I got the whole thing. This is the serum filler, anti-frizz reparative filler serum for all hair types and damaged hair. This lightweight serum helps to repel humidity's effects, lock in moisture, and lock out frizz. Fills hair with smoothness and repairs strength. Protects from damage and heat up to 450 degrees. Apply on towel dried hair. Okay, do not just depend on one product to protect your hair from heat. I recommend using something like this, and then I recommend using the Neuro spray. And one of you said don't overuse the spray. I agree. You're right. I don't need to overuse the spray because too much of a good thing can not be good. So I take that back. I guess I'm not as dramatic today as I was. And so I put that in there. And before I did that, I used the oil that comes with the system. This is the reparative oil. You may notice that there is my southern saying, right much missing. That is because I had all of this sitting on the floor, so I wouldn't forget to bring it upstairs today, and I kicked it. And when I accidentally kicked it, going from, I was giving Bubba, my cat, water, he likes to drink it fresh out of John's sink. When I was coming back over to my sink, I kicked it, the top came off, and it spilled on my tile. I think I saved it. I think I got it up, but anyway, I will say it's not heavily fragranced and it's thin. I don't think this is going to replace my just holy grail oil, my Ultime, but I think this may be something.
Oh, can we move on from fucking hair? Can I go past this? Do you really need to know about every fucking step of her Kerastase fucking thing? And now she's using something else in the latest video I just did. I'm going to read something. I just can't.
Good on your ends. When it's coming right out of the towel, because that's how I used it. Now, do I think this is worth it? So far, so good. So far, I'm impressed. I have not even brushed my hair today. I did it with the blow dryer and the round brush with my Dyson dryer. I put a Velcro roller in the back, like I always do, and then I slept with it up. I let it down this morning, and this is it. So, do I think that it's good? Yes. Do I love Kerastase? Yes. Do I think it's worth all the money? It's over $200, I think. So far, so good. I do think you could probably pick and choose what, products you find most important. I definitely think you could probably go without the styling products. I would do the pre-treatment, the shampoo, and the conditioner. That's probably what I would start out with. And okay, the way this relates to the Olaplex, like I said, is the clarifying. Even on the back of the Redken cream, it says it's good to use once a week. And I know it's good to use before you get your hair done at the salon. So I think that is the big epiphany here. And if so, It was worth going through a little bit of hair drama. Okay, so now, still on hair, because you know I'm a freak, and that's how I work. I get on something, and I'm just like a dog with a sock. I can't let it go.
Can you get on eyeshadow palettes, please? Or fucking, I don't know, anything other than fucking hair.
And I told you this, I had ordered, excuse me, the famous...
Why? Why have you bought that brush?
Mason Pearson brush. Now, I ordered one of these years ago, and it was the white one that I believe is a detangler, and I'm not quite sure where that is. I don't know if I gave it to my mom or to Brooke, or if it's still downstairs in one of my many hair product boxes, but that one didn't wow me. But I've always been curious about the most popular one. I love the Olivia Garden. So this is astronomically expensive for a brush, but it's been around this long for a reason. It's been around since, could have sworn they had the date on here, something like 1885. So somebody's buying it. This is the cleaner, and I did read that you use lukewarm water, a little bit of soap. You actually only dip the bristles in the suds. You don't dip it in the water, and then you clean it. Like,
you've actually read the instructions for once. Well, there's a bit of progress at least.
This, so going to do that, and this is it in all of its glory. It's a mix of the boar hair bristles and the
nylon
synthetic, and I thought that we would use this for the very first time together.
What?
And I was going to show you what I do on the mornings that I wake up and I brush my hair. I would take a little...
On the mornings I wake up and brush my hair, not when I brush my hair. So are there particular mornings only that you brush hair? Because it never looks like it's been brushed ever.
Bit of oil, a thin one. I'll be honest with you, my favorite is the Colleen Rothschild hair serum. And I take just a little bit of oil, put it in my hands, and then before I even brush it, I work it through the ends of my hair.
Right, so now you're gonna get oil in your brand new, astronomically priced brush. Why don't you just brush your hair and put the oil in after if it needs it? Why do you need oil in the ends before you brush your hair? For fuck's sake!
Then I usually swing it over to the side. I take the brush. I start at the bitter bottom, like this, and I brush it like this. Work your way up.
Really?
Brushing underneath.
Are you trying to teach us how to brush our fucking hair? Really? God grant me strength. Is this really? Is she
Not pulling on it at all. And then I switch it so I can get this side as well. Okay, let's see, I had a few hairs fall out.
What the fuck? What the actual... Oh my lord. I have never seen anyone react like that. Ever. Lisa, you need to see a fucking psychiatrist. You're insane. Look at the face.
Hairs fall out.
Wow. Can you imagine? I've said this a few times now. Can you imagine fucking living with that? It's funny. I show Jed clips of things And he said, that's why every day I thank the Lord I married you. Because you'll never guess what Lisa... Oh, yeah,
I usually swing it over to the side.
I just
I
can't
take the
with
brush.
this.
I start at the bitter bottom, like this, and I brush it like this. Work your way up, brushing underneath, not pulling on it at all.
See, she's got no hair at all. Where does all the hair come from when she's got the boofy fucking curly do going on?
And then I switch it so I can get this side as well. Okay, let's see, I had a few hairs.
I can't. I'll pick the best one out of these, but this is definitely the fucking thumbnail. Do you think, right, maybe when she sees my thumbnail, she'll rethink about how fucking manic she is over her hair?
Hello?
It's the voice and everything. Hello? Fuck's sake, Lisa, get a grip of yourself.
Why? But this is normal because remember, I haven't brushed it out, and it isn't broken hair. It's just hairs that would have, fallen out naturally. Let's count them just for the daggone heck of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 hairs fell out. Let me go throw these away. Okay, so
There was me thinking you'd put them in a frame and hang them on the wall.
I don't like my hair to look all fresh and fuzzy at the ends. I like it to look moisturized and kind of grouped together. So I'm just going to take a little bit of oil like that.
How much oil?
And just work it in the ends. And I usually do the sides too.
You haven't brushed the rest of your hair yet. Up here, dingbat. All the way to the end. And it doesn't need oil.
Because I want these to be ends one day. Boy, this does smell good. It doesn't smell perfumey. It almost smells
like a sexy
I
man.
want to say lemon, but it's not really lemon. It's just a different smell. Okay, and I'm like wanting to really be kind to all of this hair up here. So that is what I do. That is my system of...
And nobody laughed. A water softener makes a world of difference in hair and skin. I could never live without it. Well, you're as bad as her then. I've had my Mason Pearson brush for over 30 years. Very expensive, but it felt lovely on the scalp. Well, we'll never know because she never went up that far. Plus I loved the sound that it made when it brushed through my hair. Not one of them has said you look like a fuckwit crying over 4 hairs, but hey-oh.
Brushing out my hair the next day, no matter what, I would have done the exact same concept, even if it was curled or if it was Dysoned or whatever. I will not be using the flat iron. If I had to say, if I ever want my hair straight, either this is going to be straight enough or the air straight. I just don't think my hair can take a flat iron, and I think there are people that can, so I'm not saying no one can, but...
Right, so are you going to sell the 900 flat irons that you bought then?
Anyway, back to the brush. I can't tell you right now after just using this one time.
But you haven't brushed your hair properly with it yet, and it's not one time, it's once.
If it's worth it. I had Nordstrom notes from shopping there when I went to Dallas, and I got it for free. I don't think I would have bought it if not, because I really do love the Olivia garden. But you guys just really, you're the one that promoted me to get this because you love it so much. Let's switch gears a little bit. I saw that Linda Farrow had another collection.
I wonder if I should get one for Madam as a birthday present or something. She's going to love me, isn't she? That's for my birthday, is it? A fucking hairbrush, thanks. No, but it's a really expensive hairbrush. It's supposed to be good for your hair. Nope. She's got amazing hair, Madam. It's past her bum now. I keep saying to her, you know, do you want it trimmed? No. She's fine with it. As long as she's coping with it, that's all I care about. That is, she's not getting stressed trying to wash it in the shower or whatever. So.
And of her sunglasses come out at Cause. And I got some last year. They're still available. I think they are the round ones. Yes, one of you guys sent them to me actually. And I would have never heard of Linda Farrow, but one time when I was in LA with my friend Sheila Fajl, we were in some bougie store, probably a Neiman Marcus or something like that. And they had or did I see a whole Linda Farrow store in New York? Both times I was with Sheila. And I remember her telling me that her glasses come from, I can't remember what other country. They're, you know, very expensive, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And I didn't get any. Now she has partnered with Cause and they're affordable. So I saw these and they do.
What's affordable?
You come with a soft case and they had 2 colors. And I'm so glad I got the color that I got. It is this vibey green, kind of like 70s green, and they don't have the nose piece, but they fit me so good. I'm so happy. They give me definite Angelina Jolie by the sea vibes. Remember when she had all of those really cool, you know, big sunglasses like this? No. I remember reading, I think hers were Saint Laurent, and they were vintage. So I remember looking on eBay, and you can really get some good old vintage sunglasses on eBay, but they're probably going to have some scratches, you know, all the things. But are they not fabulous? I feel like you need them. I know they had one other color. I don't feel the need to get another color because
because she will, probably.
Love these so much. I mean, I love them. They're just such a vibe. I love that they're kind of see-through. I can't wait to wear them. I can put them in my hair. I mean, it's just...
I can put them in my hair! Really? What the fuck?
Like perfection. I hope you guys don't mind that I left that door open. Normally I wouldn't, but it's been raining all day and I didn't feel like I'd have too much backlight. But I hate, you know, sometimes that we're closed in. I like it to be open. So you'll have to let me know. If I was showing you clothes or something like that, I probably wouldn't do it. Which, by the way, thank you for the great comments too on my H&M video. I did that in here and I made those videos before I left to go on vacation. So if I have not answered your comment, it's just because I haven't been home and I was really trying.
You never answer comments. You go down the line and if they're kissing your ass, you give them a heart and say thank you.
To be with my family, and so I didn't get to answer as many comments.
You weren't with your family though, were you? You were fucking people watching while your family were fucking somewhere else enjoying their holiday.
But thank you for the great response. I think you liked it.
And you were shopping alone.
It in here. The next time I will, you know, probably do B-roll. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know if you liked that video. Okay, what else do we have in here? Okay, my blush that I have on today is a pinky blush, and it's this one that Too Faced sent me in that package. It's the Cloud Crush Candy Clouds. Isn't that sweet? So it's beautiful packaging. Looks like a little macaroon. We just saw macaroons when we were out of town. They're so pretty. And this is the color. And
you'll never be able to say what they taste like though, will you? I couldn't live that life. I'm sorry. I know I've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, but on a birthday or something, when we have birthday cake, I a fucking cake. It's like I could be dead tomorrow. Life's too short.
I typically go for a peachy blush or like a nudie brown pink kind of blush, but in the summer,
A nudie brown pink.
there's something about a bubblegum pink blush with a tan that is pretty. It gives you fullness, kind of like the NARS Impassioned. Remember when I just couldn't get enough of that? This is better. This is a little bit more pigmented. So I really do like that. And what else do I have in here? Okay, I have some new Refer brushes. Refer brushes are so good, and when things like this come about, I'm like, oh, why haven't I been using my Refer brushes? I am so blessed to have so much good stuff that sometimes I get hung up on using the same things over and over again. But Refer brushes are amazing. They really try to be very innovative. They try to be cost friendly. They're made in Canada, I believe. I know that's where the owner lives. And this is their first edition set or brushes that are synthetic. Most of the time their brushes are real goat hair and different hairs, but these are synthetic. They sent me this.
I'm made in Canada. Japanese artisan brushes made in Canada. I'm not sure they're made in Canada. She might be right, but I wouldn't bet the house on it.
This set, it is an eyeshadow, so cream eyeshadow brush, concealer, and I forgot to use this when I put on my foundation, but a foundation brush, so I will use this. But I did use the concealer brush with my Natasha Denona concealer today. Loved it, perfect, just loved it. Cleaned off nicely, you know, just on my napkin with my MAC brush cleanser. And then I used this one, which is the
Doesn't look like you've cleaned it at all, but hey ho.
B03. I'll link them all below. I used this one with my favorite, I think probably my favorite cream eyeshadow of all times, and that is MAC Groundwork. So that is the shadow that I have on today. It is
Really?
like the THE capital perfect crease color, all over shadow, one and done, taupey color, not too cool. I mean, it's just perfection. It really is. And it even looks good if you put it on with your finger, but I put it on with my brush today. Now, when I got through, after I put on my Anastasia Jet eyeliner, I tried to be Miss Fasty and get a little bit more.
Tried to be what?
Crease color, all over shadow, one and done, taupey color, not too cool. I mean, it's just perfection. It really is. And it even looks good if you put it on with your finger, but I put it on with my brush today. Now, when I got through, after I put on my Anastasia Jet eyeliner, I tried to be Miss Fasty and get a little bit more and kind of go off the wing with this, not thinking that this is cream, and that is why you see a little bit of like black or darkness in the corner.
What does Miss Fasty mean? What, she wanted to try and do it quickly? Fuck's sake.
Corner, because it grabbed that eyeliner and pulled it up into my crease. But I went with it. I am going to wear it today. But such a good color, such good brushes, and they've got them in their concept store, which what they do is when they come out with a new brush, they'll feature the brushes, and they will, I believe, sell them for like half off. And that way they can let you try them, and then they ask that you give them your feedback, and they decide if it's going to be a permanent brush or not. So thank you, Tom, for these Refer brushes. I'm flattered to still be included, and I appreciate it. I think they're fabulous. Okay, Speaking of dry shampoo and hair powder, I got a new one from Kristen S. Dry shampoo powder, oil absorbing, style extending, soft finish, lightweight formula, easily blended. The reason this piqued my interest, have you seen that? Oh, it's got oil on it from where I spilled, the oil everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to read how to open this real quick. Hold on. Okay, evidently.
I need to read how to open this. How did she not kill Brooke or Will? Did she have a nanny that she never told us about? Or did her mother spend a lot of time with her? How the fuck does she get through life and she can't open anything?
This comes out like this. I just got this. So I don't freak out, let me scoop this powder off of my desk. Okay, have you seen that hair powder that is all over Instagram, just breaking the internet or whatever? I was thinking this might be a less expensive, more accessible version of that. So let's read the directions here. For anyone with oily scalp, it's hard to go even a couple of days without washing. Whether that's your issue or you just want to skip a wash day, use this at the root to replenish volume and soak up any excess oil. Apply to dirty or clean hair at the root. Never apply to wet hair. Gently massage root area using your fingertips or pat with flat palm to make any visible powder blend. Okay, let's go out on a limb here. Let's do the crown. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Reminds me of flea powder. Okay. Okay. Barely a light florally fragrance. Nothing like the Batiste.
What happened to the I'm gonna stop fucking about with my hair?
Or some of the others that just end up being your fragrance of the day. Nothing like that. Okay, let's do this side. That is kind of neat. What do you think? I always like the back of my head to be messy. I've had people ask me, do you even look at the back of your hair? But I like it. It's kind of 60s. So, very fresh. I'm trying to think. It smells like something else. Much lighter than any of my other ones, I will tell you that. So, worth a try. And really, Kristen S is one of those products that is still considered drugstore, but it's on the edge. I think it's kind of in between drugstore and high-end hair products. I think their hair products are the quality of high-end, and they're not as cheap as some of the lower drugstore, but they're right in between, and I have been impressed so far. Okay, you know we can't go a week without lip products. These are two of the Sephora lips that one of you told me about one of them, and I got the other. And let me try to figure out what color this is. Okay, $129, and they're very, very glossy and light. Much like this, my favorite peach, shining peach, much like that. So look at that peachy goodness.
I can barely see it.
So pretty, so pretty, and very inexpensive. Now this one is, let me see, I think this is number 124. Yeah, I think this was 123 and this is 124. Okay, this one is going to be a little bit more, maybe a little bit more tan? Nope, a little bit more pink.
I can't see it, can you?
Okay, someone's going to say, I can't see the swatches on your hand.
Hi! Because we can't fucking see them, that's why.
And that is because they're so close to the color of my hand. Maybe I'll put one on after I show you the other ones. Okay, this, I don't know how, what made me order this? For some reason, I got into Elizabeth Arden. Did I order this from their website? I don't know. I don't know, but I ordered it. And the color is Notably Nude. It's my color. And let's do this here. Notably Nude. I'll be honest with you, it's notably peach. That when I wore it the other day, it was very peach, but I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, now let's do these again. I want to do them in the order that I did them first, which is, okay, 123. So you can see the peachiness. And they're gooey. And then this is, I think, it's after that one, 126, I think. I have to say, this one's my favorite of all. So let me go right now.
Which one is this one?
So I don't get confused and make sure what this one is. Hold on. Okay, L24. L24. It sounds like bingo. Have you guys ever played bingo? We used to play bingo at the beach once a month down at my family beach house. And it would be a lot of people playing, and we would play for homemade desserts. That was fun. Anyway, so that is L24. And let me go ahead and show you the last thing, and I'll swatch it here too. This is the Summer Fridays, their new lip oil that people have been talking about, the Blush Dreams. And that is what I have on today with the Merle Norman Teddy Bear Lip Liner. So let me show you. Should have brought a wipe up here. Look at how much color.
You've got a fucking walk-in closet full of makeup. You do get readies with me and all the rest of it. You're there all day apparently editing and having Zoom meetings and being ultra professional, and you haven't got a packet of wet wipes in a drawer somewhere.
Is in that. So for those of you that don't like these kind of colors, this is your color.
No, it isn't.
Very pretty, very just your lips but better, Rosie Huntington Whiteley, just that color that makes your lips show, but they're not screaming, I'm peach, I'm red, I'm mauve, you know what I mean? They just show. That is what I would say this color is. Okay, so let's do a quick outfit of the day. This dress, make sure I'm not exposed here, is from Revolve. It's just a long, really cool
Microphone!
tank dress. And I love like this, the deep cut in tank, but this is hard to wear even with a strapless bra because of like right here. And I grabbed this little Zara cropped blazer. Remember when we got this and it has like the cool little...
Remember when we got this? We didn't get fucking anything. You did.
Rogaine ruffle down there. When I was in Orlando... Oh gosh, I'm sorry. My microphone was off that whole time. When I was in Orlando, I was sitting downstairs in the lobby, as I like to do, people watching. And a girl walked by with a long black dress and one of these cropped blazers on. I was like,
why didn't I think of that? See, she cannot dress herself.
I like that. So that's what I'm doing today, and it allows me to wear a dress that might not be as wearable, but I really like. And so, and then...
What's the point of having a dress like that if you're just going to cover it up? Really?
You know, when you move and you're talking to someone, they still get that little glimpse of your dress. And I just have it on with you guys. These flip-flops are must-haves. I mean, they are so good. They're just as good, if not better, than the Tikis. These are the Walmart Time and
Do you remember when all she wore were her Havianas?
True. I got the nude and the black, and I have just worn the heck out of these. I just took them with me on vacation. I wore them shopping. I just love them, and they're pretty. They have the perfect amount of toe You know what I mean? Like, they don't have a whole bunch extending past your toes. I don't like that look. And it makes you trip when you have too much going past your
No, it makes you trip because you don't know how to fucking walk.
toes. So, the whole outfit with the little flip-flops. And unfortunately, we came back to rain and cold where we live. Oh, I had one more thing I wanted to show you. I wanted to go ahead and show you these. They're not luxury, but I did get them in that shopping spree we did in Orlando. And I think this was at the Millennium Mall. Yes, it was. Brooke got some stuff at Lululemon. They had Aloe, they had Lush, they had, she didn't find anything at Urban Outfitters, but she did go in American Eagle, I think, and she found a pair of sweatpants she wanted, so I got a pair of the black ones. They are extremely
You had to have what she had because you're a narc. We know.
soft. They're from Offline, and these are the small. But just a plain black pair of sweatpants, but I can't even tell you how soft they are. They're not, I'm glad I thought of this, they're not as soft as the Spanx Air Essentials, but I think that's what they're trying to be. And we'll go into the Air Essentials when I do, or if you guys want to see that video. I don't want to bore you, I really don't. But
I don't want to bore you. Really? Says the woman who has to show us everything she bought in a week and all the stories that went with everything that she bought. But she doesn't want to bore us. No.
Oh my gosh, those striped Air Essentials are MVP pants. Like, you will love those. You will love those.
MVP pants. What does that mean? I've only heard MVP used when talking about gaming. What does MVP mean in the real world? Not very pricey. If anybody can enlighten me as to what the fuck she's talking about.
And then my accessories are the Dean Davidson new collection. This is the Tiger's Eye. I just love it, with the earrings. And my Ideal Diamonds necklace that I never take off. And I think that's it. So I hope you guys had a good week. I missed you. And I will probably be back tomorrow.
Woo-hoo.
And I will see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Postcat. Look at that cat. Well, people, oops, sorry, I'm off again, aren't I? We finally made it to the end. Whoop, whoop. And if you made to the end with me, thank you very much. And I'll catch you in the next one.